Welcome to Backstage Hype with Mr. Lee.
So Nicki Minaj just low-key gave the thumbs up to her fans for dragging Jay-Z about that title money. What's up, y'all? It's Mr. Lee with the Backstage Hype, keeping y'all tapped into the industry with all the behind-the-scenes issues and no filters and no fluff, all right? So look, man, Nicki Minaj has been sending shots at Jay-Z and Roc Nation and Desiree Perez for a little bit now, all right? But this time she let her fans do the talking. And since she basically co-signed all of it, fans have been calling out Jay-Z, saying that he owes Nicki some money and an apology over the whole title deal. And instead of denying it or staying quiet, Nicki just hit him with the little emojis like, yo, man, I agree with everything my fans are saying. Now, if y'all forget about the title situation, let me break it down to y'all just a little bit, right? Now, y'all remember back in the days when he had launched Tidal, right? And he had brought Nicki Minaj along with a whole bunch of other artists, Madonna and them, a whole bunch of people, right? He had sold it to Square for about $302 million, but he brought Nicki on and all these other artists on as partners, all right? He didn't sign them to Tidal. He brought them on as basically business partners, all right? Now, the math should have mathed, but Nicki said she only got offered $1 million when her stake in the company was allegedly around $9 million, so she $8 million short, all right? And she had only 24 hours to respond to that $1 million offer, and she basically was like, nah, I'm cool, all right? Now, this ain't just about money. It is a little deeper. Now, remember the whole Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans earlier this year? Kendrick Lamar got the stage, but fans was a little upset that Lil Wayne didn't, all right? Now, Nicki Minaj and Lil Wayne, come on, it's Young Money, right? They came with a remix called Banned from NO, taking shots at the NFL and some behind-the-scenes folks, and it ain't that hard to connect the dots. You know what you're talking about, right? Now, Jay-Z, he is quiet. He's not really saying anything, no tweets, no statements, no nothing. He moving like this thing don't even exist, but Nicki keeps applying pressure, and this might turn into something major, which, honestly, I'm going to be real, Jay's not going to respond. He's not going to respond. And if he does, he's probably going to respond with lawyers. He's not going to go back and forth. He might say something in a song, but he's not going back and forth with Nicki Minaj. It's not happening, all right? But next up, we got Drake once again. Now, Drake might have lit the match once again on this What Do I Miss song. Apparently, he's just dissing a lot of people, man. I heard LeBron James is getting dissed in there, man. It's just a whole bunch of stuff. I'm still trying to break down the lines, man. The Drake stands is really like put me on to certain lines that I'm missing. But apparently he has shot at Future, and Future has something to say back in return. Now, Drizzy had just dropped the Iceman rollout. We know that, okay? And he raps in this song about being betrayed, people hanging with his enemies, and now how certain people have switched on him. So right after the song dropped, Future jumped on Twitter immediately, all right? And basically said, I'ma always choose being a real one over everything. Now, we don't know exactly what he mean or what he's saying, but we assume that it's towards Drake, all right? Now, he didn't really tag anybody. He didn't mention Drake, but come on, the timing. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. We know what you're talking about, all right? Now, this ain't even the first tension that got hinted. Drake, he did kind of say on Family Matters that he wasn't falling out with Drake or Future directly. He blamed the distance on Metro Boomin's influence, all right? And, this little situation they got between them, he basically is blaming the whole thing on Metro Boomin, because we know Future and Drake has plenty of songs together. They had a whole project together, Fire Project, Classic Project. So, it's just subliminals for right now. Future's like, hey, man, I rock with the real ones, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stay solid. That's what Future is saying. So, I don't know, man, what they got in between them, but eventually it'll probably come out. Y'all know I'm going to keep y'all tuned in with that. And finally, man, Tory Lanez, it's been a minute since we mentioned his name since the last little situation he had. But Tory Lanez's dad is speaking up. He was saying the world might need to get ready because Tory Lanez might be coming home soon. I don't know. We've heard that before, but Sunstar Peterson, his dad, pulled up to Power 106, and he didn't hold back. He said straight up, I believe with all my heart Tory will be out and sooner than people would think. Now, he didn't give a specific date, but he did hint that some real movement is happening behind the scenes. He said that the quote-unquote powers that be are starting to see the whole case was a hatchet job. He even mentioned Tory got a book on the way and is going to show people that even through the darkest storms, you can still shine. And don't forget, Tory was stabbed, multiple times, man. Not that long ago, he collapsed lung, moved to a completely different prison. But he did survive, and now he's rebuilding. Even Drake showed support last year, and that petition for Tory's release is still sitting at over about 320,000 signatures. So people absolutely want Tory Lanez out of prison for sure. He does have a lot of supporters, a lot of fans. But I don't know, man. What y'all think? Y'all think that boy should be free? He should serve that entire 10-year sentence that he's serving at the moment. Do you think he did it at all? Or he's, I don't know. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. But that's a wrap for right now. The Backstage Hype, man. Listen, make sure that y'all like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Let the people know, man, that y'all rocking with us. I will catch y'all next video. It's Mr. Lee, tapping out. Peace.